What is going on, YouTube? White here, back in the Coliseum once again with Phantomus Decimus Meridius. I want to thank you for doing vengeance in this life or the next. And once again, garage selling kind of fell off.
It was awful, but our extracurricular funds, if you will, just
a normal week. I spent a bunch of money on a good Craigslist deal, and Fanta ripped off customers at work.
I did not rip off customers at work. I did not.
It's become kind of a staple of our channel recently.
What happens is my coworkers will get phone numbers of people that have retro video games that GameStop doesn't take, and then I'll contact them, just ask them how much they want, and then kind of go from there.
Okay, so it's not at work, it's just customers from the work.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Where are we going to begin here? You just go ahead and just dive in. I
have a lot. I spent...
And I'm going to drink Miller Lite.
All of this you're about to see is about $100. What you're not going to see is I also got a Super Nintendo with this as well. And I spent $20 on the Super Nintendo just because...
Where'd the Super Nintendo end up?
I gave it to Steven for his birthday.
Oh, that was a perfect gift. Very good.
I also gave him Super Mario World. You're also not going to see that.
That was very good.
So, I thought that'd be a cool gift for him. Turn 21, get drunk, play video games. For $10, I got all these right here.
Wait, before you jump into it, explain the backstory here.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea. The backstory is I came into work after a couple days off, and my manager randomly goes, "Here's this phone number from somebody who got a phone number for 2 weeks ago." And I'm like, well, great, this is going to be a dead deal.
At Bookman's, yeah.
And then I texted the guys like, "Oh yeah, your manager told me all about you. I've actually been holding it for you."
Awesome.
So that's awesome. So I just told him I'd meet him after work, and then I waited for him, and then he showed up. And for $10, I mean, he came up with a NES, a Super Nintendo, and a GameCube.
Did he bring this stuff into GameStop? Did he try to bring Super Nintendo games into GameStop?
I think so.
Okay.
So I think
usually it's like GameCube or something newer, like Super Nintendo's kind of...
Exactly, yeah. Maybe it was GameCube stuff that he brought in, and then just happened to bring all this other stuff with him when he was meeting me. I'm not really sure, because I wasn't there when he did it.
Okay. Well,
and then I'll explain this after that. Anyway, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I finally have this game. I'm really, really happy. As soon as I saw this, I knew I had to buy the lot.
Of course.
Donkey Kong Country, another great game. If you want, you can watch me rage at it. I think it's on CLGF Gaming.
I did. You were terrible at it.
I was. That was also an emulator. So,
okay, so
now that we've got the Elgato, I can actually do the real thing.
You can do it the real game, yeah.
Aladdin. I've heard this is a good game, but I haven't played it. Isn't the Genesis
one's better.
Genesis one's better.
Yeah,
okay.
It's fun though. I enjoyed it as a kid.
And then when I saw this. Yeah, I mean, this is worth some money.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 64. In fact, this isn't the player's choice one either, so that's pretty cool. I might keep this over my older one just because the other one's player's choice.
Yeah, depends on the condition. Yeah, that's nice condition.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Just gotta
be cleaned up a
little bit. Super Mario 64.
Goo Gun.
Yes, Goo Gun right there.
I hate those stickers.
And then he literally just gave this to me because he's like, you don't want it. Mario Duck Hunt.
Good, because I probably wouldn't pay any money for it.
Of course, the rarest game in the world. So all these right here were $10. And then after I met with him again the next day to buy the Super Nintendo and these 3 games right here.
Day one buy on the front right there.
Yeah.
I've never even seen it.
Oh yeah. The day one buy. All these were $10 as well. Not as good of a deal, but I figured I just walked over.
One of them in there is a good deal for $10.
Yeah, exactly. Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer. Now I don't even know how you play this. Like you just
might have to be a gameplay com.
Yes.
I've never played a surfing game. I don't know how that's gonna work.
We can do that now. We got the Elgato. We have no excuse.
We'll find one.
Another not, player's choice and complete. Super Mario Sunshine, and now there's this one thing on here that I saw, not for resale. So I'm wondering if this is worth more.
Probably.
It's kind of cool. This is the one that came with systems.
I'm sure it came with the GameCube. It's probably not that valuable.
Oh, okay.
Still a cool find.
And then I'm actually excited to play this again because I haven't played it in forever. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 for the GameCube.
I always considered Tony Hawk games PlayStation games. I thought that was like their.
Yeah, it was. I forgot they were on other consoles.
Everything else was just. Do you have more stuff?
Yeah, and then after...
We'll take a pause.
Okay.
And we'll get into the Craigslist deal, and then we'll go back so that you don't have throat cancer at the end of this video from talking too much. So, the first thing I got this week was at Goodwill. A ridiculous Game Boy lot had come in at some point, and then of course was gone.
Yeah.
Instantly. I went in September 1st, and this game was put out the 31st. So, the day before it was put out, and the day before a bunch of the good stuff of the lot was taken. the guys that mentioned a bunch of Game Boy Advances, so I got really excited. I was like, man, too bad I missed those. But then he said they were original and they wanted 14. And he's like, yeah, it was really cheap. It was a really good deal. I'm like, meh, $14 with no guarantee of it working or anything because it's Goodwill. Anyway, for $3, I got Donkey Kong Country on the Game Boy Color. You've purchased this before at some point. I'm assuming it's just a port.
I had
with outdated graphics.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just Donkey Kong Country. I bought I don't think it was Country. I think it was something like Land. I don't remember what it was.
No, I know there was Game Boy made ones, but this is just a port of the Super Nintendo one with outdated everything because it's 8-bit and the Super Nintendo one was 16-bit. I have it on Game Boy Advance.
Was the Game Boy 8-bit? I think it was 16. I don't remember.
No, the Game Boy Advance was 32, so 16 was what this would have been. What it would have been, yeah.
Is it Game Boy Color or original?
It's a Game Boy Color, I think, because it's in the.
So that should be 16. I think it was clear. 8 for the original Game Boy, and then for the Game Boy Color, I think it was 16.
And then 32 for Game Boy Advance was just Super Nintendo. Then I got this really nice handheld lot. The asking price was $175, which was absolute steal. I ended up offering her $200 in exchange for saving the lot for me for 4 or 5 hours because I was not going to be able to get there. I'll get my $200 back easily, and then I'll get to keep a handful of these games for free. The first thing, the big one was
the black.
The 3DS XL in black.
Looks pretty sleek.
With, see, it's about to run out of battery here.
Is there stuff on it?
Yeah, 2 games.
Ooh. Are you going to keep this?
No. I have the Zelda.
Are you just going to sell it as with 2 games on eBay or something?
Of course.
Okay, cool.
But the 2 games, Pokemon Y and Mario Golf. It's too bad if it was Mario Golf was the physical copy, I would 100% keep it.
That would be sick.
It's the digital copy. I should be able to sell this and get close to my $200 back already.
Just for that.
We'll get into a bunch of the random loose games.
I have the case for that 999 game.
Oh, I'm going to need you to go ahead and toss that to me. And I'm going to actually keep it then. 999. Interesting because it's rated M.
It's really creepy looking. It's got like a gas mask on it and all this other stuff.
I noticed that there can't be that many rated M Nintendo DS games.
There aren't.
The one ruined game here turned out to be Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, the first one to come out on the DS. I have the Inside Story, Bowser's Inside Story. I have it complete in box set.
I still haven't played any of those. I have Superstar Saga. I need to play that.
You need to play that. Okami Den, I have it complete in box. I'll be selling this. I have this factory sealed. Zelda Ocarina of Time. You have a box for it?
I don't have the box for that now.
What were you going to say?
I just said it's a great game, and I have that as well.
It is a great game. I still haven't opened it. I have a factory sealed.
Have you played it?
Of course.
Ocarina
of Time?
No, like the new one.
No, I haven't played the 3DS one, no. Because
the graphics are phenomenal.
It's just a port, and it's what I understand. Another port here is Star Fox 3D.
They actually upscaled everything, and they made just the graphics look completely different.
My understanding is that this Ocarina of Time on the 3DS is relatively rare. That's my understanding because it was only in stores for a really short period of time.
It was only in stores for a short time, but Amazon still sells it brand new, and you can just buy it factory sealed.
Well, I'm going to keep it factory sealed because just on the off chance. Professor Layton game, Lost Spectre, relatively valuable game. Really? I saw it going loose for over 20.
Wow.
So, I don't know why. How do you pronounce this?
Disgaea.
Disgaea.
I believe.
It's a popular RPG franchise. It's been out on a bunch of stuff.
Maybe that was Disgaea. I don't know. That's different from Disgaea. That's another
pronunciation.
Japanese RPG.
Drop a comment on that pronunciation. The whole reason I went and got this lot to get this game for free after reselling everything else, besides a couple more games, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon.
That game's awesome.
I've had it in my I need to get this game soon quote line in my mind forever, and to finally have it complete, pretty good condition. This is going right in my bookshelf, and I'm gonna probably play it as soon as I'm done with the hell am I playing right now? I'm playing the one we just talked about, Superstar Saga. Yeah, that's the handheld I'm playing right now. When that's done, I'll give this a play.
I just beat Pokemon Ruby, so I need to start on a new handheld game.
Yeah, that one's fun, but it might be kind of hard on your micro because it's a bunch of timing-based stuff. So that screen's small. Always check cases on Craigslist. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, box only. Pretty spectacular find. Go through stuff on Craigslist. I know a lot of times you want to get in and out as fast as possible because people are weird. But I looked through the important games and made sure everything was there. This was not really the focus of my attention. I texted her, no response. Of course, she was down the road
Yep.
Fanta was excited about this. Why?
I've just heard a lot of different things about it. A lot of people love it, a lot of people hate it, so I just kind of wanted to try it myself just to see how it was.
Well, it's up for trade, Fanta. Tomodachi Life, 3DS game. Usually I keep 3DS games I don't own. Based on what this looks like, I cannot picture myself keeping this.
If you don't like Animal Crossing, you'll hate that.
Okay, good. Cause speaking of Animal Crossing, I didn't even know this existed.
I've seen that, yeah.
Harvest Moon 3D. I didn't know this came out. I knew the Animal Crossing game was real popular.
Do you like Harvest Moon?
This one came out under the radar. I played it on whatever the one was in Game Boy Advance. Mineral Town? Friends of Mineral Town or something?
Harvest Moon had like a big following in the beginning on the GameCube and then kind of died out, whereas Animal Crossing kind of kept that following. But there's...
What is it? It's basically like farm simulating, right?
It's farm simulating, but there's like a relationship thing involved. I don't know. I only saw my friend play it. I've never actually played it myself, but they've made so many Harvest Moons now.
I didn't realize 2 people could be that loud.
They find a way.
There's a big party at your house. It's 2 people. Let's continue with your find now. We'll jump back into it.
So after I did the Super Nintendo deal, where I bought the Super Nintendo and the GameCube games, I walked into work, and Ryan told me, don't clock in yet, meet this person outside. I'm like, okay. So, walking into work, I find this GameCube lot for $65. He originally wanted $150, but I talked him down. So
okay.
$65, just keep that in mind. Crazy deal. As soon as I saw this right here, this little pouch, I opened it up. And what are these?
You dog.
3 wireless adapters. As soon as I saw these, I knew I had to buy the lot. Just because Wavebirds, man.
Reseller alert. For resellers to watch the channel, when you see these, buy them.
How much are those again?
Instantly. I haven't looked it up in the last couple months, but I remember them going literally like $25. Like the controllers aren't even worth that much. Those things are the valuable thing. Similar to the Game Boy Player disc being worth almost as much as the entire thing, because everyone has a Game Boy Player. The disc, however, have been thrown into a landfill apparently and burned because they're extremely hard to find.
Yeah, as soon as I saw those, I was hoping for more Wavebirds because I only had 2 at home, so now I've got the full set of 4. I've got 2 gray ones and 2 silver ones, so I've got the GOAT lot. And then of course over here, there are the AV cables.
Show me a sick bag, by the way.
Yeah, this bag is freaking awesome. Another reason I wanted to buy the lot is just because I'm going to keep this bag because it keeps everything you need. Like in the front over here, it's got a slot specifically for games. If you open it up, you can see it's the perfect size for GameCube games. So you put a couple of the perfect GameCube games in there that you want to bring along. There's more mesh in here, so you can put GameCube memory cards. There's more space in here for stuff. There's enough space in the side for the power adapter. And then...
You got really excited about this bag. I just thought it looked cool, but...
Dude, it's so cool.
You got like... really into it.
I just like how it's got compartments for literally everything.
Yep.
And the way that it's got like this little cushion part right here.
It's a nice travel case for like...
Came with 2 memory cards right here. I don't really care because they're small memory cards, and I've got like, you know, the gray ones.
Fat, like 51.
Which you can actually still buy factory sealed on eBay for like $20.
Yeah, we found them factory sealed at garage sales, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe it's a flea market.
Perfect condition GameCube right here. Platinum.
Beautiful.
There's no dust, which is really weird. Like usually there's dust in there, but there's nothing.
Because you kept it in that bag.
Just everything about it is amazing.
Anything inside?
There's not. I always check.
You always gotta check that.
Yep.
I can't tell you how many times I've been at the thrift store, seen a GameCube, opened it up, and like Super Smash Brothers sitting inside. So the lot goes from, you know, $20 value to $40 value.
Oh yeah.
Instantly.
And then the GameCube games that I got with the lot.
You have it in the GameStop bag, so I love that.
Yeah. So that'd be kind of ironic. Oh, also, here's the gray Wavebird and the silver Wavebird that I
never find those silver ones, ever. I always find
they're really cool. Matches my console here.
Are you gonna keep that GameCube?
Oh yeah. Beautiful condition.
Oh, you dog with all these games here.
Yeah.
You dog.
There's a lot of great games that we'll be keeping out of this. Another not player's choice and complete Super Mario Sunshine. 007 Nightfire. I think this is also complete. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. I believe this is one of the last good ones. Yep. This is when you could play 2-player. This
nice
game's
condition.
awesome.
They're all like shiny and stuff. So
Yeah, they're perfect. And look at this manual.
Condition.
I've heard this is the worst Lord of the Rings game ever made.
Why do I feel like this came out later than GameCube? My roommate got one of these in like 2011. It must have been it must have been called something.
This one's 2004. Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. It's actually got 2 discs and mint condition.
These were sick. These movie games.
This one's the GOAT
The
game,
Two
just because you
Towers.
can play 2-player. It's got loot. It's pretty much Diablo in the Lord of the Rings universe.
I just remember the Two Towers primarily, and I thought it was pretty fun. Hack
I
and
think we
slash.
should do a gameplay of that
We
one.
might have to. But the Two Towers was awesome. It was a fun hack and slash game.
This one's surprisingly worth $15.
I'm sure it is an exclusive.
Exactly. It's the exclusive GameCube WWE Day of Reckoning. I'm not really sure why this is.
Because it's an exclusive, and no one bought the GameCube.
It's complete too.
at the time.
So that's cool. I mean, wrestling games are pretty fun too.
Michael
Day
Vick.
1 by Madden 2004.
Michael Vick on the Falcons.
I'm not gonna even
That's
show you.
That's how old
bits.
that is.
Complete. Nobody cares. Need for Speed Underground. Another game I just don't own, and also 2-player.
Why
This
can't we
is.
find this black label.
I was really happy about this one just because Animal Crossing, and it came with the Animal Crossing GameCube memory card. And if you need, what are you looking for?
Nothing.
Anyway, you need that memory card to actually play the NES games that are in Animal Crossing. So it's really nice to find that. Mario Party 4. I remember originally we could not find this game.
I
ever.
still can't find it.
Really?
No, I
still
still
have
have
it?
it. I have
Wow.
all 3, but not that one.
But yeah, this one's complete, nice condition. I need to make sure I have mine complete. I don't even see, where's the, usually there's like the rating information back here. That's weird.
I think it was just assumed it's for kids.
Yeah. Soul Calibur 2, finally have this game now, but not complete for some reason, which is kind of weird. So, but that's a cool game. It's the one with Link in it. Mario Kart Double Dash.
Sick.
Exactly, yep. And
No
this one's
bonus
also
disc.
complete. Does not have the bonus disc though. I don't know if I have that one already.
This game is just always forever going to be worth like $25, $30.
Oh yeah. Sonic Adventure DX. I've heard this one's pretty cool. I haven't played it though. Do you know anything about it?
No. I've never even seen it on GameCube. It's
I don't
pretty
know
cool.
what
I
the hell
keep
that
it-
thing is.
I
It's
keep
cool.
this
I'm
on
gonna
the game,
keep it.
especially only for GameCube. Look at that disc too. Those colors are sick.
They really are.
Red and blue.
So I'm gonna be keeping probably like 90% of these games. The other ones I'll just be selling just to get my money back. But
I'm gonna need you to send me that Mario Party 4.
if I don't have it complete.
Send me the non-complete one. I've been looking for it forever. Look at.
Oh, yeah.
The other 3 and 4 is just
Do I have 4?
irrelevant. I've never seen it anywhere. Not even like for eBay prices.
I'll have to check. Why is that one rare?
It came out first. It should have been the most common one by default.
Yeah.
You would think that 7 would be the rare one because it came out so late. Begin.
Oh, plugs, yes.
You knew it.
So you said whenever I'm Twitch streaming now, it actually pops up in the video?
I noticed it. I was like watching on my phone and it said like Fanta Twitch streaming live now.
Really? Even on your phone?
Yeah.
And it was one of our videos, Craigslist Game Boy.
No, it was you playing a game with like the little like chat things on the right.
No, I mean, you're watching
That was
the
one of our
CLG.
videos,
Okay.
yeah. I don't watch
So
the
cool.
channel anymore.
You don't watch CLGF Gaming anymore?
There's nothing. There's been no videos on it.
I just put up a new Dead Space
You
video.
did you've done a Dead Space one like 2 months ago. I haven't
It was a
seen
week
one
ago.
since then. Oh, I didn't watch it. I didn't
Oh.
see it. I didn't see it in the sub feed.
Anyway, CLGF Gaming, I am still putting videos on there. I'm going to be putting up some City stuff because it was like $5 at GameStop. I mean, the newest
Who's on live
SimCity. That
stream?
game's actually pretty cool. I'm going to be doing some reviews pretty soon. We do Twitch feeds about every other day.
Do the Disc Reserve
Very
review.
active.
That's the one everyone really wants to see.
I don't, do you want me to like just bring it with me home?
Yeah, sure, take it. Or do it here, I don't care. Do it here on one of these long days.
Okay. I guess I'll be doing the Disc Resurfacer.
I like how you look at the camera like there's a
Review,
person
just
over there
like-
like to back you up. But you there? Bueller? Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, Twitch, streaming all the time. Definitely follow that. The link will be in the description. Twitter, so you know when we're streaming, because a lot of the time Twitch just fails to
Facebook, we still haven't done it. Facebook?
Facebook, I have not made a page yet. I
One
will
day. One day.
work on it. Do you want me to do it this week?
I don't care. That's your
I'll do it this
social media
week.
guy, I don't care.
And I think that's it.
And yep, that's it. If you notice gameplay commentaries on the channel, watch it if you like those.
Seems like good reception actually.
If you don't like them, don't watch them.
Yep.
It's not what our channel. It's not going to be our channel's not going to be gameplay commentaries.
Like
you don't have to
you,
panic.
We're gonna keep getting pickups and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people every time. We've done gameplay commentaries for the last 2 years throughout random months, random times, and every time people like panic. Oh no, the channel's changing. They're gonna disappear.
It's gonna be ruined.
We're
forever.
going to continue doing pickup videos every week.
We promise.
Live hunting when the garage sales permit, which was not last weekend, and
it was bad.
Gameplays are just gonna be kind of a little bonus. Someone was complaining about the thumbnail being in his feed. I'm not meaning that. Go look at the comments.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. Some guy was actually like, "Are you serious? Like, are you serious?" But if you look at the entire conversation, he at the end was like, "Well, that's kind of stupid."
Okay.
So he
Well,
realized the fallacy.
That's YouTube. You're always gonna run into stuff like that. You'll never make everyone happy on YouTube.
We try.
No, you never will. There'll always be someone that's upset by some decision or whatever. That's why I stopped caring, kind of, and I just do what I like to do. It is our hobby. We don't make any money.
That's true. Yeah, we don't make a dime off.
I'll do whatever I feel like doing. If I do want to do a gameplay, if I want to do a time-lapse video of the sun setting over the mountains,
I've done that.
Upload it. That was supposed to be a joke, but okay. All right. Anything else? We're out. We're out. I'm gonna slide away from you here a little bit.
See you guys.